Hey, you know who it is? It's your boy, Shooting the Investing. I'm checking in for the gang. Hey, gang, I got a hot play for y'all. Something that y'all should definitely be paying attention to. If you ain't seen what all the last couple of weeks, this player has been rocket ship out of here. But guess what? You've been part of the Discord. We've been rocking with this place since what? October of last year. So we just been taking profits off the top. You dig? And there's a lot of people been FOMO buying. But hey, we've been up on this play already. But this is just not the end of this price action run, in my opinion, for this particular play that we're going to be talking about. And it has a lot of potential in the 2025 bull run. And it might even got more potential in the 2030 bull run. Who am I talking about? Man, I'm talking about SingularityNet. Yeah, AGIX. That's the ticker system that been going crazy. AI play for show, running, going dumb stupid the last couple of weeks. I mean, this thing was up over 400% at one point. That and S Dow. We'll talk about it. But let's go ahead and jump into it. You already know what we're doing first. We're already on Coin Market Cap. We checked in already. We know what the crypto market is doing. But if you don't know, now you about to know. Over 22,000 crypto plays, 1,000 $1 trillion market cap, still holding strong. Salute to everybody holding their bags. Diamond hands, not paper hands. We already know what they trying to do. They trying to get us up out them bags, but we not budging. We holding steady like 300. You dig? SingularityNet ranked 83 out of 22,519 crypto projects. This thing a while back was in the hundreds. This thing been getting some legs. It's been running, y'all. It's been running. Currently trading at this time, it's trading at 40 cents. Is down 6.17% this current time. All-time high on this bad boy, though. All-time high, $1.86. All-time low 3 years ago, not even a penny. 0.007. According to Coin Market Cap, who gets their information from Binance, right? SingularityNet is an ERC20 token. If you're not familiar with this particular crypto project, there's one you should be familiar with, Sophia. I'll get into that. But Sophia, the first ever AI robot. Yes, they got their hands into that. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about that. What is SingularityNet AGIX? It's a blockchain-powered platform that allows anybody to easily create and share and monetize AI services. AI services, or AI in general, has just been going crazy ever since the birth of ChatGPT, Mid-Journey AI art. There's a slew of AR software websites that's just been being pushed onto us. And I talked about this many months ago about Web 3.0. I'm a big Web 3.0. If you follow any of my social media platforms, I've always been talking about Web 3.0 and what that consists of. Blockchain technology, Metaverse, VR, AR, AI. Well, as ChatGPT has broken all records as far as users within over 100 million users in 5 days, which is by far the largest application to ever do that. AI has been on the forefront of conversations starting now. What does this mean? Big screen media has been talking about it. What does that mean? Retail investors who had no clue about AI and these projects are FOMO buying in. What does that mean? People like myself and my Discord community has been sitting in these projects, been collecting the cheddar from the FOMO buying. AI is going to be big. It's going to be a big part of Web 3.0. Don't take my word for it. Go do your own research. It is what it is. AI is going to be big. So, with all that being said, if you understand AI, definitely look into this project, right? If you don't understand AI, still look into this project. Understand AI. SingularityNet, Dr. Hansen. He was the mad scientist behind Sophia. You don't know who Sophia is? So go look at Sophia. Let me show you who Sophia is. Before we all do all that, jump into the website here. Let me go back up here. Sorry. Too excited, man. I'm out of order right now. Community, pull down. You already know. We go to the Twitter. Bada bing, bada boom. I ain't following. Boom. Wait, that's not right. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to follow there, right? You always want to make sure it's the legit one, right? Right? So we go here on the website. Make sure we're on the right website. I know that's for sure. And then I want to come down to the bottom and we want to see, do they got a Twitter presence? If they don't have a Twitter presence, that's fine. A lot of these companies don't. But we want to make sure we at least get on the right one. And boom. See how that go? So always verify. I know I always say Coin Marketplace is a good place to have it, but that didn't look right. 0 followers? That can't be right, right? It's a big company. Sonya, they're dealing with AI. They're dealing with Sophia. I know you don't know who Sophia is. We're gonna get into that. So we knew that wasn't right. So we're gonna come over here and we're gonna hit the follow button on that. 97,000. They need to get their blue check. But you saw how we doing that, right? You saw how that could have like went allbad.com by following the wrong Twitter account. So there's the Twitter account. Highly recommend that you always follow your Twitter account pages to the blockchains or crypto projects that you're following. A lot of information goes on to those platforms. But let's scroll back up to SingularityNet. This is the official website, SingularityNet.io. And let's jump into the ecosystem. I already have it pulled up right here, right? We're all kind of looking at ecosystem overview real quick. And they have the Singularity DAO. That's ticker symbol SDAO, the Singularity DAO. But I want to jump into this Sophia verse. Actually, no, I don't. I want to go back here, go to about, and this is Sophia. Are y'all familiar with Sophia now? I got this turned off. So they created the first ever AI robot. This AI robot has been featured everywhere it's 6 years old. It's been featured everywhere from Elle magazine to Vogue. Like, this robot has been everywhere. It's part of the Hanson Robotics group. And there's a little quick video on it. I'm trying to find. Oh, here we go. There she is. Y'all know who Sophia is? Y'all. This is SingularityNet. They've been doing this. They've been on the robots. Tesla and Elon didn't just start this. SingularityNet and the Hanson Robotic Group have been creating these AI robots already. And this one in particular is the most famous one. Sophia is by far the most famous one. SingularityNet is behind it. That's Dr. Hanson right there. Also Ben. Where's Ben? That's Ben. Look at this. It's crazy, yo. Yeah, Ben right here and here's Dr. Hanson right here. They're the co-founders and he's the chief scientist, man. You got their team here as well too. Here's some of their partners. Hanson Robotics Group. I already kind of talked to you. I ain't talked to you about it. I mentioned them. Cardano's backing them. You know our boy Charles out there, right? You know Big Charles H had to rock with him, right? Ocean Protocol. Hey, I'm a big fan of Ocean Protocol. I think they're going to do big things in the next bull run. Don't take my word for it. Go do your own research. Hanson Robotics Group. Let's go check them out real quick. We bring robots to life, right? They've done it. Hanson AI is crazy right now. Here's Sophia. The most popular AI robot out here in the game. You see her everywhere, y'all. Like, she's everywhere. It's crazy. Chick was in freaking merchandise lines and modeling. Like, she making out here. Like, who get the money for AI robots? Like, she out here getting this YouTube money type. You know what I'm saying? Vogue Mag, BBC, Forbes, 60 Minute Cut. Like, she's everywhere. You got to understand Sophia's everywhere, yo. It's freaking ridiculous. Hanson AI, all part of SingularityNet. They all working together. They're bringing this AI to life. And they've been doing it for the last 6 years. So they've been out here in this. Who else they rocking with? Cisco. You already know what Cisco is about. Communications, network connectivity, etc., etc. M Labs. Who else am I familiar with? Binance Connect. A lot of these I'm not familiar with. I'm not even going to hold you on sitting here and cap like I am. But you can click here and you'll learn more about them, right? I always want to teach y'all that. You see something that you don't know, I'm not going to sit here and just BS y'all. You just click on it and you learn about it, right? Click on it and learn about it. Read about it. Why are they partnership with SingularityNet? What is so important? What do they produce, right? This is how you get smarter overall. Not even just crypto, just overall. If you get into stocks, this is how you got to understand what partnership and relationships look like and what they're doing, right? Understand what's so beneficial about them partner with Cardano, et cetera, et cetera. So let's go ahead and look into that ecosystem real quick. All right. Looking into the ecosystem. SingularityNet also got a partnership with IBM. That's very important to know that. We talked about the Singularity DAO, the profile management protocol designed to enable everyone to safe and easy management of crypto assets. Rejuve builds the decentralized networks, research, clinicals, data, contributing work together no longer for longevity research, making results solutions affordable and accessible to all. I'm not gonna read through all these, man. So they got a Sophia verse that starts in this NFT based gameplay and marketplace. This is crazy. Let me open this up. Let's open it up. I know I don't want to. I want to see the official website. Age of the Singularity's Metaverse. I am not a machine. I am not a human. I am both yet more. Okay, pop it off then. Pop your shit then, Sophie. I'm gonna call her Sophie. You dig? Yo, Sophia. So they got a metaverse. I haven't looked through this already, so I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Make it seem like I even know what's going on. This is my first time looking at it as well, too. So like I said, Sophia was on L. Since her birth of March of 2016, 6-year-old Sophia generated over 4 billion social media impressions, conducted one-on-one meetings with leaders of 17 nations. What? Worked as a paid celebrity at over 200 conferences, served as United Nations of Goodwill's ambassador, earned over 75,000 social media followers, appeared on the cover of 10 magazine, becoming the first robot passport holder, and have time to flow in 12 patents. Stop with 7 issues. Stop playing. Had time to file. She filed patents, yo. You know how important, you know how hard it is to file a patent? I'm trying to do it now. It's hard, man. She out here just crushing the game. Not even real, yo. Look at her. She chilling with Cristiano. Looking real. She look crazy. They need to fix her face. She over there kicking it with your boy. What's his name? Jimmy Fallon. Him and with Will Smith. She low key look like a real person, yo. She out here in these AI robot streets, man. She out here low key AI thoughting. Anyways, they're coming out with a metaverse as well. I guess I can kind of, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. This is my first time looking at it, so we'll look over it. Maybe I'll do a recap, a run back on this video from this video. I'll do a part 2, and I'll take a deeper dive into this, man. I don't want to flex in front of y'all like I know what's going on. So that's SingularityNet, man. Big AI stuff, man. Big AI stuff. They got Jam Galaxy, which is a decentralized music platform, which is dope because, you know, once we get into this Web 3.0, you got Audius, who don't really have any like competitors, but you got this Jam Galaxy. Let's check out the website real quick. Let's check out the website. Welcome to Music Decentralized. We connect artists with music communities, creators, create innovative AI music tools. So now we got AI music tools. I wonder what those look like, right? For the artists, for the fans, connect, right? So it's all about connecting this music with AI tools. So we definitely want to see what that look like. We can see some of the artists that they already rocking with. Let's see if we recognize anybody off the gate. And if you recognize anybody, let me know in the comments who you rocking with from here. Yeah, I don't know none of these people. I just did keep it a buck. So what else we got going on? Decentralized media platform connecting content creators and consumers, combining AI-enhanced media experience with merit-based engine. Again, kind of like Data Network, right? Kind of like Data Network. Singletary Studios offers next-gen AI solution for enterprise across vehicles. True AGI. And commercializing and delivering an application of artificial general intelligence enterprise customers. Doing some stuff over here, man. Doing a lot of AI stuff. Worth the look. All right, let's look at the charts. But first, before I jump into the charts, let's look at it real quick. On the year, SingularityNet's been up 215% on the year. On the month, 250% on the month. This thing green bean, y'all. That means if you were holding, let's say, 10,000 of these bad boys when it was 11 cents, right now you be up $4,000. Sheesh. $4,000 right now. Add a zero, 40 racks. Add a zero, 400K. Add a zero, y'all get the jerk, right? Let's just say 100 of them, that's $40. 1,000 of them, that's 400. I think y'all get the jerk, right? One of them ones, maybe. Let's look at the chart. Here's go to weekly chart. This is based off of KuCoin. That's what I've been buying mine off of KuCoin. I don't know if it's on any major. Let's look at it real quick. Let me pull it back up. Is Gate, what is that? Gate.io, Bybit, KuCoin, Binance. It's not on Binance US, just to let y'all know. This is the weekly. Fairly new as far as on KuCoin when I got this information. So let's go to the daily. We can kind of get a little bit more information. Past high about 60 something, 66 cent. We basically retest that. I'm gonna call that a retest. It doesn't necessarily have to hit the high, but it retest already. Got this little dinosaur. This is the beginning of the project from KuCoin state of point of view. So you can see already we already test a high, retest a high, right? Depending on how you're looking at it, it created a new high. However you want to look at it. Right now, we are above the 200, 100, and the 50 SMAs on the daily. We pumped. Let's get the bottom of this pumped. Over 13,000%. Excuse me, not 13,000. 1,300%. Got a little too excited. All right, you see that? From that low where the movement start, we'll get that movement all the way up to here, 1,300%. It's crazy. It's crazy. From 4 cent to 66 cent. That's a good move. That's a good move. Has a lot more room, right? Has a lot more room. I think the all-time high is over $1 and some change, $1.88. I believe that's what we saw on CoinMarketCap. Still got some room. For it to reach that $1.80, we're looking at a 3,800% run up. Still got some room, right? Still got some room. In my opinion, still got some room, but it all depends on the market sentiment, right? It all depends on the market sentiment. Right now, it's been going crazy in this bull rally, which I think is a bull trap personally. But as you can see, the volume, not going to lie, the volume kind of slowed down. Obviously, people taking profits, want to pull back. When are good times to enter this project? Let's kind of look at it. Let's kind of figure it out. I always like to do mine in like 20%, right? So before I even do that, we got this swing high right here, right? This swing high at 22 cent. 22 cent swing high. This is where it swung high, right? We got a nice confluence here. We got a nice buildup. We got some nice sideways trading here. So to me, that is a good area of saying, okay, we might come back and retest that. So I want to go ahead and create a buy alert, right? That's a buy alert. So we pull back to that 22 cent range, right? 25, 22 cent, whatever the case may be. I'm looking at it for there. If it falls short, let's say if it don't get to 23 cent, that's fine. I'm okay with it. I'll personally probably come back and check this from here and there. But I'm comfortably waiting for that. What is a good another area to buy? Well, this 10 cent, right? Can it pull back all the way down to 10 cent? There's a possibility, right? But I'm gonna mark it below here, and I'm gonna part it right here at this support area at 15 cent. So those are two good buying zones for me right here based off the daily chart. And I can come in light at 30 cent. 30 cent is not a bad buy as well. So I got 3 buy zones. I got 30 cent, I got 23 cent, and I got 15 cent. Those are my 3 buy zones. That's why I would like to buy this, right? If we dip here at this support, fall through to the support at 30 cent, I'll buy a little bit. So if I had $1,000 budget, I got 3 buy zones. I got $1,000 budget. I'll probably come in and say, let's say I want to put in $250 at 30 cent. That leaves me with a budget. Let me pull the calculator out, right? Let's go ahead and pull it out. I can do fuzzy math in my head, but let's go ahead and let's view it together, right? It's only but fair. So if I had $1,000 budget, right, and I say, okay, at 30 cent, if it trip off my alert at 30 cent, I want to put $250 in, right? Come in kind of light because I don't know if that's a test of support and then it bounce and go, or will it test support and continue to drop, right? If it continues to drop, I don't want to throw the whole $1,000 in there. I just want to throw a small piece of it. So now I got $750 left. So it tripped that one. So I'm looking at it now at 23 cent. Now, do I throw in another $250? I'll probably come in a little bit more heavy to bring my dollar cost average. Remind you, I already got in this play back here. So I want to say like anywhere between like 4, 5, or 6 cents or something like that. So my dollar cost average, I'm going to be increasing it because I'm higher than where I initially got in. I'm okay with that because I feel like this project has a lot more to run. I'm okay sacrificing that. So if it trips my second one at 23 cent, I might come in and say I want to drop let's say let's do let's see, I did 250. I'll probably drop anywhere between like 300. A little bit more than what I initially dropped at 250, $50 less, bring my dollar cost average down a little bit. Maybe on the safe side, I'll do 4, right? 4. So that leaves me with $350. If it trips this 15, then I'll go ahead and drop the last 350. And that's kind of how I did it. Now I know it's kind of weird going in. And maybe I might flip that too. Maybe I might go on the second one 350 just now looking at it. Maybe I do 350 and then when it trips, if it trips the next one at 15 cent 4, that continues to bring my dollar cost average down. Now, if this thing continue to drop off, me still believing in the project, right? I might come in with another $1,000 or another $500 or whatever the case may be, and start seeing it hit in this little these supply areas here. And I might look at it and say, you know what? I might throw another $400 or $500 at it right here at 9 cents. For me, I'm not going anywhere with it in the sense that I'm not going to bail out, right? This thing can come down to 1 penny. I'll grab it because I know that, the AI future is definitely near. I understand we're still in a bear market. I understand that we're going to get these little rallies and whatnot, the case may be. I am prepared fully to sit in a project such as this for 3 to 5 to even 6 years and just letting that thing cook up and marinate like some oxtails, you dig? So I'm okay with that. Now, let's look at it and see. Let's do some forecasting, right? So far, we've had this biggest run up right now, right? Could we mimic another run like this? Possibility. Let's look at it, right? What that run looks like. That's a $10 SingularityNet if we continue to double that, right? If we double that continuing run and find new price discovery high, that's a $10 run. Now, that's just quick forecasting, but let's look at this from a Fibonacci standpoint, right? So let's look at it from here, that low to this high, and then we can kind of see what that price discovery might look like. Right. So that price discovery can look anywhere between $1.07. I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. $1.48. I'm cool with that. $1.70. That puts us past close to the all-time high. $2.33 compared to, let's see, what was the all-time high? $1.86, right? 5 years ago. That would give us a new price discovery at $2.33 based off the 361% line off the fib. And then we looking at the top of this fib is a $2.72 at 423.60% at the top of the Fibonacci. Understand, this is not a guarantee, right? Fibonacci is mathematical equationally that's based. They have their golden ratio, whatever the case may be. This is forecasting. This is what we can look at. This is where I look at and say, where am I going to take profits at, right? We've already retested the all-time high according to this chart. We haven't got to the all-time high by price action from coin market cap, but based on this chart, we've retested the high here. For me, I'm not taking a lot of profit out. I took a little bit of profit out. I think I took my initial investment out. But for me, I need to see like this thing go to $10 for me to get really excited, honestly, because I feel like this project can really pump. Will I take profits out at $2.72? Maybe. I might take like 10%. I already took out my initial investment, so I'm playing with house money. But for anything, I just want to accumulate more and just prepare myself for the bull run. I understand we're in a bear rally. I know in 2024 is where the bull run will actually start. Roughly, don't know what quarter or when, but I know because that's the halving cycle for Bitcoin, and then 2025 is like strap up, let's rock and roll. So I'll take a little profit here, maybe reinvest in the other projects depending on how much I accumulate as far as profit go. But I'm not too excited with these little bitty profits. But I mean, it's money, right? We always get excited when we make a little bit of money, but for me, I'm not. So yeah, man, that's the chart. That's the tech. That's the information on SingularityNet. I think it's a dope project for you guys to go look at. You need to figure out if it's a project that fits your portfolio. I have a nice slew of SingularityNet, but I want more. So I'm hoping for this thing to pull down and get back down into this like 25 cent range so I can get more. I'm comfortably buying into it. I have a budget, about $2,000 budget initial, or not, excuse me, this will be my second budget for it, about $2,000. So I increased it a little bit. And then, yeah, I'm just going to be gathering more. I don't know what my end budget is going to be, but AI is definitely here. I have a set budget for AI, SingularityNet, SDAO, which is their DAO, and then Fetch AI and Ocean Protocol and some other ones that we'll talk about and do videos on as well too. So again, go check it out, man. Just go do your research, check it out, see if it fit for yourself. Go on YouTube. Be cautious, man. There's a lot of videos out there talking about this shit going to $100. I mean, we just showed you on the chart. The next line of Fibonacci discovery price is around $2.72. I don't know if the market cap will allow it. You know what I'm saying? We're roughly looking at a current supply. I didn't go to this current supply. What is that? Hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions, 1.2 billion circulated supply right now. That's about 60% of it. Max supply is roughly about 2 billion currently. So it's still a mid cap, in my opinion. Could it pump? Possibly. Just have to wait and see. I had to wait and see. Had to see. But $100. I mean, if it goes to $100, I'm here for it. But just be cautious of those type of videos. Like, it'll tell you, like, oh, hurry up and load the boat now. We're going to $100 next. Yeah, all right. Like I said, if you get there, cool. But I just hate those videos that tell y'all, like, oh, load the boat now, because they probably got in when it was like 0007 and got millions of these coins and want you to go throw $2,000 or $3,000 at it just so they can pump their bags and then they'll dump on you, y'all. Y'all got to be cautious of that, man. These people don't care about y'all. I care with y'all because I'm just like y'all. I'm the average investor. I've been in this game for quite some time. I've made my money for show. I'm not here to shill any of these coins. That's why I always talk about different coins. I can't be bought for any of these coins. I'm not promoting any of these coins. There's projects that I like. There's sectors that I like, and I'll get behind it and I'll talk about it. It's up to you to go buy it. You do what you want. I don't care if you buy it or don't buy it. I'm in there like swimmer. I'm gonna do what I do. And I just want to bring maybe somebody don't know nothing about SingularityNet. Maybe you heard about it, but don't understand it. Maybe your cousin told you to put some money into it while it was pumping, and now you down bad. I'm just trying to make sure you don't avoid it. Is it a good time to buy? Well, we got red candles. If you decide to get in, you want to get in on red candles. Don't put the whole budget in. I showed you how to do the budget. You don't have to put $1,000 in. That's what I kind of like to use as a benchmark for me. You do what you want to do. This is your hard-earned money, but just be cautious always. You're always going to lose money as an investor. If you understand that you're going to lose money, then when you start making money, it's going to be a sweet reward. Always understand you're going to lose money no matter what. You cannot time the market perfectly. You cannot time the bottom. You cannot time the top. You're going to lose money. You're always not going to take out the max of your bag. I can take out the max right now and be like, oh, it's not going to do no more running. This thing shoots up to find new price discovery. I'm sitting here looking like crazy. Don't worry. I got more videos. I'm going to teach y'all how to invest, how to pull out money safely for sure in 2023. I have videos from 2022. If you want to go back and look at those videos, go do so now. But I'm going to update those videos and show you how the dollar cost average auto plays safely so you can always secure and lock in them profits. That's for sure. Anyways, man, I held y'all. It's Super Bowl. Today's a Super Bowl. I shot these videos during the Super Bowl. I love y'all. I missed y'all. I was out of town. I'm going to be telling y'all about why I was out of town. As soon as it's ink dry, I'll be able to tell y'all why. But anyways, man, I love y'all so much. Y'all be safe. Enjoy the Super Bowl. I'm going with the Eagles. The reason why, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith used to be Alabama players. Y'all, if y'all don't know, I'm an Alabama Roll Tide big dog in this thing. So I'm always going to rock with those kids. I like Patrick Mahomes, nothing against him. It's awesome to see two black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl for the first time ever. But I'm rocking with Jalen. I want to see Jalen get these touchdowns, this Super Bowl win. But if Pat win, it's cool too. It is what it is. Anyways, it's your boy, Shooter the Investor, man. I'm out. Peace. Y'all. SingularityNet, one of the ones, man. Don't sleep.